Hey guys, Mrs. Dani here. Okay, so I've gotten a lot of questions and I thought I would share this with all the leaders, directors out there. Something that I do at the beginning of the year is I create what's called a leader pack. This has been very helpful. I've been doing this the last few years. So I want to give you some tips, what's in them, and how to save a little bit of money doing them. So a leader pack is pretty simple. When a leader comes in, when we're starting handbook time, they just pick up one of these little pouches. Now these are really cheap. You can get them, I think I got some of these at Dollar Tree. I got some at Walmart. I'm filming this in the middle of the summer, so coming up soon is going to be a good time to get these because all the school supplies will be on sale. So ideally you want one of these for each of your leaders. Pretty simple. Now inside them are all kinds of tools and supplies that they can use. First off, now mine have an weekly achievement slip. Now I have several copies. I have like 10 or 12 stuffed in each envelope, so they can just take one out each week. And I don't have to worry about restuffing it every week. When these are filled out, this is what, if you see one of my other videos, this is what they give to me. And then I record all this information in the log, so make sure who gets their awards. So I just have a bunch of these in there. Now with that though, you need pens. Now pens are cheap. You can get these. Oh, I would suggest getting the clicky ones. Don't get the ones with the tops. Those are going to get missing and you're going to get ink everywhere. Trust me. Now, a lot of times though, guys, if you go talk to your church secretary, I bet you they have a box with your church's name on them. I bet you can get a box or two. But otherwise, these are really cheap. Also, a Sharpie. Well, why a Sharpie? Well, when they get their handbooks, there is a space to write their name. Make them write their name on the outside. If you don't, you may have a stack of these and trying to figure out whose book is it. They have their name on it. It's really simple. So always have a Sharpie in there. Black usually works best. Now, something else that I always have my leaders is stickers. Don't ever underestimate the power of stickers, any kind. These I've gotten from Dollar Tree, Dollar General. Let's go through that in a minute. Cheap. I have, a couple sheets in each folder. Now, something else I have are memo pads. Sometimes clubbers forget their handbooks. We still make them do their section though. We always have loaner books. They can go ahead and do the questions. Guess what? Now they have a piece of paper they can write it on. So each leader bag has some of this, and some leaders might want to scribble notes. I usually try to make sure also there are little sticky notes, post-it notes in every one. And the reason being is that way to leave a message for the parent on there. Hey, she needs to work on 3.2. She needs to, whatever. These are great to leave notes for the parents. Now, it isn't required, but if you have some of these leader guides, I got a hold of these for free because somebody was getting rid of them. I've got one of these in each pouch, but you don't have to. Something else that's really important to have in the pouches is something to help the leaders during small group time share the gospel. In our pouches, we all have a laminated, and I made these myself, small, laminated them. They're, you can do the PF, the easy printable. These are in each pouch. This is the gospel wheel. Now I also have one of these. This is actually an Awana track. You can use your churches. This is nice because it helps, especially if you have so much going on, really helps the leaders stay focused with everything. Now if you have younger kids like Sparks, I would suggest creating one of these small wordless books in there. These are simple to make or buy or whatever. You can get them anywhere. So that's how all it is to making one of these pouches. And I have a different color for each leader. I have each leader group. Now, I would suggest also encourage your leaders to do the handbooks with their kids. Every group leader should at least have a handbook on hand or a small group guide. I highly suggest the small group guide. This has got all kinds of ideas, all kinds of suggestions and tips in it. And that way they know what their clubber's going to be doing that week. Really, really good thing. If not, at least make sure they have a handbook to go through. I strongly, strongly, strongly encourage any leader to do the handbooks. I started doing the handbooks because I felt I had no right to tell the clubbers to do something I wouldn't do. I've done all the handbooks. I've actually am a citation achiever and all of that. Also, it was great encouragement for the kids because I would have them sign my handbook after they did their sections. So it was a run. Okay, I want to get they came in ready to go because they wanted to sign my handbook. I've been in Awana over 30 years at least, several decades. I have books from decades ago with the kids' clubber signature in them. These clubbers are all grown up. A lot of them are Awana leaders now. They're married, have kids all over the world. And it really is, it's a great little memory, kind of a memory book. Not to mention, you will be amazed how much your personal prayer life will grow. These books, they put a lot of effort in them. They're really great as Bible studies, daily devotionals. So I encourage you to do those. All right? Hope you... some of the places to get the things cheaper. This time of year as the school supplies go on sale, but there are other ways. Dollar General is a great place. I found these stickers for $1 for a whole pack. Dollar Tree, well, now that they've increased to $1.25, $1.50, actually you can probably find stuff cheaper at Walmart. But there's another great place to find stuff for free. If you're on any Facebook groups, the Buy Sell Nothing Facebook group, look Buy Sell Nothing and then put in the area you're in. I get so much stuff for free because people are getting rid of things. They're like, hey, I have a stack of notebooks I don't want. I have a stack of binders or pens or crayons or whatever. Look on those sites and you can get stuff for free. That's also how I get a lot of the prizes I have for free. All right? And hope that helps. Talk to you guys again soon.